What's up, everybody? Well, I got another FIREBAT mini PC gameplay video for you guys today. Today, we're checking out Arc Raiders. Well, unless it has de novo or something on it, then I guess I'm not testing it today, but you won't know any difference because we'll just use video editing to get us into the settings and all that stuff as soon as I can. But hopefully none of that's on there. But so far, the game's been running great. Steam Decks were playable, Allies were playable, so I'm hoping this thing's 4 gigs of VRAM won't screw us over. That's the only thing I'm slightly worried about, because as long as that doesn't happen, we should get more unplayable FPS here too. But hey, let's not wonder anymore, and let's hop into the game. Alright, so here we go with the settings. We're going to do 1080p just like we done on the Allies. Same Intel Ultra quality upscaling. Now if I remember correctly, this isn't like the best experience, but I think it's still borderline playable, or what other people consider playable. Now 900p and up is the way to go if you want to definitely stay over 30 the whole time. But we'll still get some gameplay like this for a little bit. So let's hop on in.
Shani here. Don't forget that you can find different types of loot in different locations. Check out your map and head to any of the spots I've marked with an icon.
So now for 900p, which gets us pretty good playable FPS, very similar to the Allies. But starts not looking great quicker on this because we're on a much bigger screen. But none of them ever look good blown up like this anyway, but just letting you know for when we get to the camera recorded portion. But anyway, game time. last up 720p, which is definitely your best go-to if you want to stay over 60. I think it did anyway. Just doesn't look very good all blown up like this, and it doesn't look good during the camera recorded portion either, because we're on a big old 50-inch 4K TV. Although I guess that's not that big compared to some of the TVs out there, especially my living room one, but it is what it is. So, let us get into the game. Well, now let's get ourselves a little camera recorded gameplay. I went up into some mountain area. Figured there's a less of a chance of me getting killed by something. Oh, that's just a leaf. Jesus. But at least I have sound. For all the handhelds, I had no idea what was going on around me, and I probably just like kept running past like stuff that would have killed me so many times and just didn't realize it. We ran past somebody earlier, but luckily they were nice and didn't just kill me. So that's cool. The damn. I'll be damned. Sounds like something large is around here. Yeah, interesting game though. And this thing gave me a warning that the video card was well under minimum specs. I don't know if it's because I forgot to put it in big picture mode or what, but so far this is the first one I've seen that on. Probably the 4 gigs of VRAM would be my guess. But if you make it look like a potato, it's not so bad. As far as frame rates go, you can get playable FPS. So you can't go down here at all. Well, you know what? You're out of order. Wow, you can be really quiet while crouching and walking in this game. Yeah, this thing still looks much better than a lot of games I test on this thing. Like if it's an Unreal Engine 5 game, it would look way more blurry than this and more blotchy. It almost looked like a PS3 game. So, I'd still take one that looks like this and runs like this on this thing. If this was my only computer anyway, but hey, I'm only speaking for myself after all, and giving my opinions. I never speak like anything I think is absolute or anything, and I mean, unless it's an absolute fact. You guys know I'm careful with my absolutes. Well, at least except for when I'm trying to reverse psychology myself into beating a boss. If I say I'll never do it, I'll usually beat it like the second or next time I try, you know? Yeah. As far as frame times go, I haven't seen any enormous, giant, game-breaking, like get-me-killed stutters on pretty much anything. The stutteriest thing I tested out was the Steam Decks. And even those were like, stutter was manageable. It just kind of felt like playing a AAA title. On a Steam Deck, really. Man, I keep reaching the edge of everything. I like hanging out on the edge, I guess. Can I climb this rock? Hell yeah, I can vault that rock. I think I remember seeing that before. I think I came out from like a little safety thing. Yeah, right here. Before. But that is obviously not the case because that is like all filled in and that's like a drainage ditch. So I for sure did not come out of there. But I definitely remember seeing something like this before. I'd go into places more and search for stuff, but going inside places isn't exactly going to get us the greatest FPS. Also wish I could like figure out how to get my guns. There's like a couple guns I've got in like weird box thingies, but I can't figure out how to get them out of the box. But that's because I didn't pay attention in the beginning of the game, so. Ooh, that's a drone thingy, isn't it? Let's see, if I hide here, will it see me? Ooh, there's 2. I didn't even see a 3. I think we're good. I don't even want to move yet until those other 2 go past that other freaking rock. I'm keeping my ass still. Well, obviously I moved, but... Alright, I think we're okay. That was close, though. Gotta be careful. Can I go through here? Or will water kill me? I'm just experimenting, too. While I play, I get used to playing the games and all that shit. The hell is that? Ooh, this is a way back, isn't it? But I don't have a Raider hatch key. I guess I'll probably get those later on in the game, probably, huh? Or find them. Uh-oh. Careful. That was so close, I thought for sure it saw me. Yep, now let's quietly just get the fuck out of here. Yep, nope, crossing this river was a mistake. I should have stayed on the other side. Ooh, somebody killed this. Alright though, I think that's more than good. Let us go wrap on up, shall we? Well, alright guys, that's a wrap for Arc Raiders on the FIREBAT main PC. And even this thing can give you playable FPS. You kind of have to make it look not great, just like on the other systems, but I mean, on them, it doesn't look as bad because you're on a tiny little screen, so it still looks alright. On a big old screen like this, it didn't really look spectacular, but it still didn't look anywhere near as bad as some of the games I test on here. Just to get like 3540, we gotta use like performance upscaling, and it looked absolutely terrible. So I think we did more than good enough here, and if all you want is 60, you could probably be less aggressive with the upscaling. Tone it back to like ultra quality or something, you'd still probably be at 60 with everything on low. And then of course, if you just want like 3540, you can mess around with the settings to your heart content. I think this thing would do just fine. It just seemed like all high just wasn't really cutting it. It probably doesn't have enough VRAM for that. So just don't use settings that use VRAM. So textures would have to be kind of on the lower side instead of maxing them out, for example. Shadows not only uses more VRAM, but also usually kills your frame rate. So that's usually the first thing to go in a game for me, along with anything with the word volumetric in it. But in any case, that's all for this video though. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video, because I sure as hell enjoyed making it for you guys. And until the next video, peace out, guys.